Welcome to The Lift. All this week we've been talking about James chapter 4 in our series about being rooted. And rooted is all about finding what life is all about. Just like a tree receives life from its roots, we receive life when we become rooted in what God wants for us. And so we've learned about humbling ourselves before God and really receiving what it is that He wants from us. Today, our topic is a little bit different. Our topic is all about not planning too far into the future. And it's a little bit strange because ever since we've been in about middle school or high school, people have said, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Or what do you want to do with your life? And so many times we have direct answers. We say, oh, I want to be a police officer. I want to be a musician. I want to play this sport. I'm going to have a family. I'm going to do all of these different things. But our plans are not God's plans. One of my favorite quotes is that when we make plans, God laughs. And in James chapter 4, James kind of says the exact same thing. He says, listen to you who say today or tomorrow we will go to this town or that town and we will do this or that. You think that you know what's coming, but your life is just like a morning fog. It's here for just a moment and then it completely disappears. Have you ever driven in the morning and you've seen the fog that covers all of the roads? It's really annoying, but after just a little while it goes away. And that's what James is saying about our lives. He's saying, yeah, you might live to be 80, 90, 100. You might live even longer than that. Who knows? But in the grand scheme of things, your life is just a blink. And really, it's not even a blink compared to eternity. But what he's saying is, he goes on and he says, you have made all of these plans. But what we need to do is say, if God wants us to, this is what we're going to do. Not make plans to benefit yourself, but make plans to live how God wants you to live. I love it when people ask me now, where do you see yourself in 5 years, or what do you want to do with your life? Because what I say is, in 5 years, I hope to still be doing whatever it is God wants me to be doing. And what I want to do with my life is whatever God wants me to do with my life. I don't have a specific plan for that, and I don't have a charted date for different things, but I just want to do whatever it is God wants me to do. And if we can live that way, if I can really apply that to my life, and if you can really apply that to your life, and not just say it, because sometimes I do just say it. Sometimes I want to do what I want to do, and I don't care what it is God has in store for me. And those are the days that are usually the worst. But if we can not just say it, if we can live it out, and we can really be people who are living the way that God wants us to live, then think about it like this. If just today we live how God wants us to, and then we wake up tomorrow, if we're given that gift, and we wake up tomorrow and we say, just today I'm going to live how God wants me to live. And then maybe you're given the gift of the next day, and you say, today I want to live how God wants me to live, and then the next day, and the next day, and the next day, on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And in 5 years, you will be where God wants you to be, because every single day along the way, you've been where He's wanted you to be. At the end of your life, you'll be where God wants you to be, because every single day, you've been where He wants you to be. What James is saying is this: don't make plans for yourself, and don't worry about where God wants you to be tomorrow. Worry about where God wants you today, right now. And if you'll do that, then every single day you'll become rooted. Your roots will become deeper, and you will find out what life is really all about, and you will be sustained because of God's goodness and what He gives you each and every day. Not what He's going to give you tomorrow, not what He's going to show you in 5 years or at the end of your life, but what He's got for you today. So today's challenge is live for today. That doesn't mean live as if there's no tomorrow, because hopefully there will be, but live for today, knowing that God has a lot in store for you today, not just in the future. Find out today what life is really all about and become rooted. This is The Lift.
Hey everybody, it's Matt Smith here for your fitness tip of the day. Today's tip is the Bradford press. You don't really see people doing a lot of these, but it's a really good shoulder burnout exercise. What you're going to do is just grab the bar, and you're going to hold them about where the strips are, and then just going to go over and back, barely lifting over your head. Again, this is Matt Smith. Remember, strength is more than muscles. This is the lift.